That hurts. Lots of things hurt. This will continue to hurt. Okay, high time we got ourselves a new general. It's been forever. I think we're going to have Angevin 12. They're only going to get between 3 and 8 pips, but let's just channel our luck into an awesome amount of shock. Siege may also apply. They're ahead of their time, but getting 7 out of 8 pips is pretty good. His infantry troops will remember him, says Dick. Was it really that? I don't buy it, but if you say so. Okay, Siena, welcome to your watery grave, you scumbag. God, if the Ottomans annex Siena, I will be the most unhappy man in North Africa. That might be pretty unhappy. The Knights, you might get the best deal ever. Why, you don't want me to give up Mazab? Does anybody? They don't care about Mazab. I can't easily drop Mazab because they're a march. Which blows for me. Tell you what, during all that time when I had free diplomats, I should have been improving relations with Marrakesh because I need to start their integration soon enough. Where's my army at? There you go. Get on the case. Jake, would you even hurt from a stab hit? Not really, but I'm not going to take it unnecessarily. And I would see that as fairly unnecessary. Navarre, the Knights, Theodoro, revoke. France. Alright, better start paying for that army. They're going to see combat soon. War reparations from Naples are over, which is a bit sad. The West Africans might care. Sorry, I missed whatever leap of logic that was. West Africans caring? Don't mind these jokers, they can slug it out all they want. I'm here for my taste of Italy. I'm just gonna go there and then straight to Siena. I'm finally at the time where I want a cannon, so let's have one. Right in Roma, please. Hey, there's a last of you, right? Let's take him out and get back here. It's only 3 transports, we'll have them down. Would you drop them if you get a plus stab event? Plus stab events now give you admin if you're capped. It's only 50 though. And what's really rough is that it actually drains 100 admin if you get a minus stab event when you have minus 3 stab. So it does hurt. It all hurts. It always hurts. Okay, Fez. We actually like Fez. I can't believe it, but we do. It was converted to animism in a previous boon chaos. It is, however, Moroccan. Not a lot we can do about that. I suppose we could accept Moroccan. It's a lot of culture, or a lot of development worth of culture for us. That's actually well worth considering. Wait, I had these guys? Must have had those from the very start when I spawned in. Regardless. Fez deals in cloth. I like cloth. Give me that production. Wow, Siena. I can't believe you weren't killed. Well, you're locked into Ancona, so even though it's hilly, let's just slaughter them. Gives me time to get my cannons ready, and I don't want them existing. I can't let even these small powers group up, because as we see, we don't seem to fight so well. Influential power holder in an area... Okay, no, it's in this area, which is plenty fine for me. Dev cost, tax, manpower, state maintenance, that's all good news. Sistine Chapel only works if it's owned by the Papal State. Same with the Vatican Library. That's just not fair. Why can't I burn down the Vatican Library or learn from it or something other than just wishing I was a better country? We all know why, but that won't stop me moaning about it. We'll just leave the bare minimum here. Mamluks have announced me as a rival. That's pretty bad news for me. I was safe in having Mamluks on my side here. But now that they don't like me, well, that's not good. Just think Jake's army marched all the way to Chinese Sea and back barefoot. I think they got blisters on blisters by now. On you go. Bring that down. The impact of just a single cannon can be pretty good for a siege. There's not a lot of money to be punched out of these guys because they're all OPMs, sadly. They're not even under siege, the jokers. And what's worse is they don't want me to cancel the Mazabi subject. If I 100%ed one of them, I could force them to accept that, but I won't. I want to wrap up this war quickly so that I can deal with Morocco. Auto-alliance time. It's not an insurmountable idea. They are doing very well. At the very least, we should be friendlier with them so they don't turn a blind eye to the Mamluks' expansion in our direction. This is what luck is. It's a skill, because it's where preparation meets opportunism. The army marched to the Gulf of Thailand. Yes, I'm salty, says Comrade Cassian. You hold your tongue there. I think you'll find it says South China Sea there. Elephants don't read, Jake. Maybe they do. They're very, very intelligent creatures. I still want you. I might just take you over, but again, the Christian world doesn't like me very much. And Naples is more somebody I need to bring down. Bloody France! Admiral's dead as well. I forgot we even had one. Where did they come from? Oh yeah, the AI must have hired them for us. And right, that's it, Morocco. I'm not even sure I'll spare any of your land if this is the way you're going to play it. I might actually go for the north and Tafilalt rather than go for the south. Because now I'm quite confident I can take you on. I have the tech advantage over you for now as well. As soon as I wrap this war up, I'm coming for you. And you're not going to like it. I, however, will like it very much. Age ends soon. I need to wrap up this war before I lose my justified wars. I lost my claims on Sardinia. Let's try and get them back. Start transporting troops to Morocco. Not yet. It's not really going to matter whether or not I take care of Morocco in the age period. No one's going to care. The Iberians won't care because they're wrong religion and culture. Mamluks won't care because they're too far away. Same with the rest of the Christian world. I want that. This sucks, by the way. The Black Winds put together this idea set, and whilst the theming is great, who gets excited over 7.5% naval force limit? That is maybe 2 boats for me. Son of a gun. Also, tolerance of heretics is a waste of time, so there's no point pursuing that. We will probably never have heretic land. Heretics for us are, let's see, the exhaustive list: fetishists, totemists, Inti, Nahuatl, Mayan, Norse, and Tengri. Essentially a big long list of not going to happen. Castile discovered El Dorado already? Dang. Alright, Siena's down. I'm not sure if they're going to give in to my hasty demands. But I'm going to try my luck anyway. To hand over the keys so that we may seize whatever we please. No, not going to happen because they still have allies involved in the war and our war score isn't high enough. That's a problem because taking down the rest of these guys is going to be a big pain in the neck for me. What I may consider doing is asking the knights if they want to get out of my face. They don't. My blockade is not strong enough. If I pull back, then Nevers and Theodoro might come down and de-siege this, which I really, really don't want. And I don't have access to get over there. Looks like it's time for 2 additional boats, Jake. No it is not. Oh, how much limit do I have anyway? I can get 1 additional boat. My lack of transportation is a bit of a pain though, so I am going to build another cog in Carthage. Not a flagship. We are far from needing a flagship right now. Don't know, I really want to gun down Morocco whilst I have tech advantage and they have a laughable Regency Council. God damn you, France. Naples have no enemies, that's the terrifying thing. They're not going to get into any trouble. Unless their alliance with Bohemia puts them at odds with France. Which seems incredibly unlikely. My alliance with Austria might cost me down the line, all things considered. No, this is not a cultural enrichment campaign, ZenQQ. We won't be considering that. At least not anytime soon. France don't mind us that much, but they're not going to give us military access to go and screw over Nevers, so I may just have to sit on our friend Siena for a while. Not that I'd say no to his money like that, but this peace deal could take a bit to force. How about army? We have a lot of money somehow, so I could bulk up the army, leave a token force just to defend this, and have the new army secure Morocco. The army of Morocco is still pretty chunky though, I should never take them for granted. Let's beef up our defenses in preparation. You know what, let's have a bit of faith. We can head back with all of our army, destroy Morocco, and if these guys decide to... If these guys decide that they have the stones to fight against us in Siena, then we massacre them. But only after we've massacred these jokers. In preparation for that, of course, I will need additional Muslim dual infantry. I got 20, now I'll have 24. Let's make it 26, which is not a good number, doesn't divide up very well, but I'll take it anyway. Nice, we didn't spend a month at sea, so we didn't lose what precious manpower we still need to hold on to. I'm going to take the Improved Relations Advisor because I can afford him and I really can't afford lots of coalitions. Can you support Majorcan separatists in Aragon? Probably, but no, I won't do that. At some point, it's going to be beneficial for me that France supports Aragon because it'll put them and Castile at odds, which might pull me into a war against France on Castile's side, give me an opportunity to fight Naples without French involvement. They will involve Bohemia, of course, but Bohemia is far away, relatively speaking, and I am confident that I can take on those Czechs. Mogadishu doing what they can. Aragon will cede all the provinces that I really wanted to Naples. At least those cores remain. But Naples are probably going to really not like me and definitely want that province. Makes Aragon even smaller and less significant. But still guaranteed by France. Interestingly, they've all moved over there. Why is my PP so massive? Ah yes, Papal States destruction helped out. In more ways than one. Let's bring you guys back, it just costing me sailors out there. And the fact that I have the land around here gives me good enough vision, and the fact that others aren't trying to retake it is all good for me. Naples having Sicily means potential to trap their army on it though. Not really, they control both sides of it, which means they'll have free reign unless I secure one side of it. It would give me better opportunity if I had a fort here on Trapani, which I will, because before I do this I will spit Sicily out as a subject, so that could work to my advantage. could work to my significant disadvantage too. We'll see. When did they build a fort here? When we were off touring the South Chinese Sea. Damn it. That's not the best placed fort in the world, but I still don't like it. Which means I'm going to focus on Tangiers instead. Let them come to me, let them burn out in Fez or Tlemcen. Finish them off with my technological superiority and then do whatever. When's the next election? 95, so not that long away. However, our ruler is likely to die before then. That fort name is really fitting for a fort. Demate that fort? What? Valencia is indeed a trade node now. Breaks up the Genoese node quite a bit. Hey, we earned 2 ducats there. How about Safi? 1.1. Wow, we're making actual trade income. This feels phenomenal. My embargo against Aragon is strangely costly, so let's bring that back. Embargoing somebody that you don't have as a rival is just so costly, it might as well not be a thing, which is unfortunate. Damn it, Jake said Ether. Wait, what? I feel like I'm getting half of a conversation here. This is going to be a reconquest war, most likely. Free to do so, and it's for 10 dev there. Then again, Tafilalt and Damnate and Adgar. I might just go for those. Yeah, we'll go for our claims, but we'll also take the cores while we're at it. And this will be for Tafilalt, because gosh darn, I want Tafilalt. No point monkeying about, let's just do it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, like there's something I should really do before starting this war. But nothing's coming to me, so let's just go for it. Now, Marrakesh's fort might be really useful for me here, because it's a capital plus fort, and it's in a mountainous place. So whilst Morocco scratches his head on how to deal with that, I want to deal with, well, basically all of this. Keep you jammed in there, get our 10 to 1. And we'll see what that bugger does. Ah, that's right. Oh, good lord, that's not right. He's got 5 heavies. And 9 lights there. When did he get so strong on the navy? Probably the moment that I got so complacent on the navy. Also, Theodoro's striking that down, and I'm not sure if Theodoro's tired enough of war to want out. He is not. If he wasn't a fierce negotiator, I would just go and blockade him and force him out of the war, but he is. So, we just gotta handle Theodoro being there. We can go down and smack him whenever we want, honestly. No Admiral, I don't like that. I'm gonna bring my galleys back. My galleys back here and deal with those light ships. There's no need to leave such a large army. I'm just gonna drop the cannons there. Drop the army like that and get the rest over to Fez. Right, what's he going to do? He's probably going to go here, here, then here, and stomp my army just a little bit. So let's not give him any freebies here, just get up to Saleh. That fort's not going to do a lot of preventing him moving around up to here, but my army should be enough to convince him that he doesn't want to do that. Of course, his capital's here, how could I forget that? He moved all of his heavies into Inland Sea, but I still don't want to fight them. Because he has quite a lot of them and they will take quite a hit. I'd rather just let him win on the seas. Alright, he went for the Daka Daka. So I'm going to focus on his forts here. Uja again? I really don't care about Uja. It's kind of my problem with the factions, you just don't care about this. It's all so minor and non-influential. Carthage gains a claim on Saba. Nobody in their right mind wants Saba. But I don't want to lose 5 prestige, so that's what you get for rivaling me, Mamluks. I'm disappointed. I was hoping that the Mamluks would go... not the Mamluks, the Moroccans would go for this capital fort that I placed down specifically to bait them out, but they did not. Does Spain still desire northern Morocco? Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, no. Well, I am taking this to stop the Iberians getting too strong here. I especially want Tangiers to stop Portugal from getting loads of claims over here. The greatest thing that happened to me when it comes to Iberia is Portugal taking Gibraltar. Prevents Castile from completing their Gibraltar missions and getting a whole load of claims over my land. Which I don't need to tell you would be pretty disastrous for me. Let's take out those Moroccan boats while we're here. Yeah, go figure he doesn't want out of this war anytime soon. Keeping a lazy eye to see if any of the people that... Oh, hello! Theodoro won't want in this war anymore. Ah, damn, they just barely do. Because he's a fierce negotiator, right? Yeah, that's adding 10 to it. Normally occupied and besieged would be enough to get them out. But that, plus having an army, is doing me in a bit. What's this guy playing at? Now he's going up there. Quit your mucking about, man. Ottomans want access. Ottomans can take what they want. Look at him, he's taking advantage of my my human brain that doesn't want to overcomplicate things. Means I can't get here fast enough because he just saunters off, doesn't he, to the Straits of Messina. Okay, if that's the case, let's take this approach and see what happens. Yeah, I know there's 3k on Siena, but now there is not. He's decided to go away. Trade dispute on Naples, because they hate me, of course. Hey! I don't have to worry about Theodoro anymore. They don't exist as a nation. So they've gotten off of that. Swell. Hey, could you do me a favor and siege down Navarre while you're at it? Wonderful. The war's going my way. But when does it not? I didn't get that naval and good lord, these guys are just running around me. Okay, there's no escape now, except there is. Why are they so much faster than me? Because they're light ships, most likely. You know what? Give them no escape. One of you'll run into them. Why not occupy the rest of the North Moroccan coast? I don't want to let my armies run around like so, and there's no great strategic impact of me taking these right now. I mean, I could, but what if it comes down to the wire and 2 extra units are what make or break a fight here? Don't want to take that. Not when there's no hurry to take that land. Excellent, we secured the fight. And we decimated them, even without an admiral. We even stole a couple of lights. Unfortunately, I don't need a couple of lights, and they push me over the limit, so... away they go. I don't know, that seems like a waste. Get them back. We're going to improve our force limit when we take this land from Morocco anyway. Get repaired up and consider further attacks on their navies. What would make me jump into attacking their provinces here is if someone like Castile declared war on Morocco. Sell the boats? No. And I can't do it whilst I'm at war, and I seem to be stuck in a war for a while. Cities demand sodding off. And that's what they get. Still a wee bit away from getting my peace with Siena, but I want a piece of Siena. All of it, that is. Disease outbreak on the capital, unfortunate, but I tell you, the siege of Tangiers is going a whole lot better. Looks like Morocco pulled back, unless I'm blind, and I often am. Yeah, Morocco knows he can't take me. My tech is helping out there. Election's coming up, Jake. 95, it'll be fine. It'll be better than fine, it'll be not half bad. Oh, I don't like that. There's a lot not to like about Naples. They're too strong right now. I was jumping for joy when they broke out of Aragon, but now I'm less jumpy and joyful. Wait, I do have an admiral? When did you? Anybody remember the arrival of Hired in 64, okay. 65 years old. You've just been around for ages and I keep forgetting about you. But I can't assign you. What? Who is this? It's the ghost of your triumphs past. Ah, well, I don't believe in ghosts. Oh my god, what? Well, okay. The ghost believes in us. Trade wars. Someone send in the ghost admiral. Reload the save. That's not how we roll around here. I need that admin for coring up, undoubtedly. What's Genoa doing around here? Alright, Tangiers is down. That is truly wonderful. I'm going to send a couple of you, now that I have the freedom to do so, to take these. I'm going to send the cannon onto Garb to take it down faster, and you're going to meet up with the rest of them in Salé. And I'm going to start thinking about how I want to carve you up. No, it's fine. When I occupy these, I'll have a bit better. I'm going to leave him as crappy fort, I think. Or will I? How much is Tafalat? 14. Have a boon option to console out the ghost. I'm not sure if even the console will help us against that ghost. Something that disappoints me is that the poll options are so short. I can put in very few characters for them. Stops me putting in fun things. That ghost guy scares me. It's like a premonition for battles at sea. I'll take it anyway though. And I will actually send you out as well, just for backup. It stops me putting in fun flavor text for the options. Like, there's going to be one on bad, which is random outcomes for all events. And it's meant to be I was elected to lead, not to read, but that already is twice as long as what I have space for on the poll options. Can't you bring up a text window on screen for the options? I want to minimize the clutter for doing that. There's already enough. There's already more than enough with what we have here. Melilla, occupied by Carthage. Very well. May 95. This war is not going to be over in time. The other one maybe, but also maybe not. I think it'll go better if I place my good friends, the knights, under blockade. You go that way. You go that way. Either way, we'll catch out that accursed fleet. Oh, we caught it all right. Ah, finally Garb is down. Took its sweet time. The Moroccans really don't want to fight me. They understand that I'm stronger. And they're correct, of course. I might spare Garb, actually. Because the capital costs extra, and I don't need the capital. What I need is to prevent him from holding forts again. Downside is I need Damnate to to take Tafilalt, and I'm not coming out of this without Tafilalt. Yeah, I need to save my admin. I've been focusing on admin for some time. Aragon dishonor with Provence. They don't get pulled into another war. They're still bloomin' guaranteed by France. And that continues to be the sorest thing France has done to me in this campaign. Papal States grew. They are expanding in another direction now, which isn't good news for me. Morocco's coming in to kill your subjects. Let them try. That's one thing to try. That's exactly where I want them, honestly. That mountainous fort. Now, how's this gonna go? 2 and 2. Get some of you over there. Some of you over here. The 18 stack on the mountains as well as you. It's a bit atrocious. It's very atrocious. But I don't want to give them any reason to go and fight us in Damnate. Bye-bye, Marrakesh. You're honestly not long for this world. I will, however, improve relations with you. One final servitude to the Empire. I don't like this. Don't trust it. Get back to Tafilalt. He might be coming around to Dura. So take a step back once you have that. Take a step forward with or without that. It's not a big deal. Keeping my army alive is, though. Okay, false alarm, but it was better to be better to have a false alarm than not. Also, that was a very, very nice breach to have. Damnate. That's what they're going to be saying. They trusted this fort that they newly built, and it's already falling apart.